EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a cover.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Come on.
Gain of 16 yards.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one complete to Atwell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Allen now on 2nd down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
319.
Throwing again is Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. This fielded at his own 1. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Round 80. It's on.
They'll go play action here with Allen. That one swung out to Blue. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Middle. Look out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for one count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
Now a screen set up for Blue. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Blue. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, from the 37, here's second and 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First and 10, and it's Allen. This one complete to Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. C.B. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
They start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Krosky Merritt to run again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He'll work forward for a couple. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Third, they need 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Look out!
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42.
What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Look wide, get this run complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 5.
What's that?
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Run over center, and it's Krosky Merritt. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Jacory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with blue. And find some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
319.
Again, it's blue. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big time throw right there.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop. It is 2nd and 9.
At the Commanders' 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 31 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. That one, taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. It is 3rd and long. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. That one on the center, Tyler Biadasz. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. They'll come up here, first and 10. A run with Blue. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Middle. Off 52. Look out.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krusty Merritt. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Washington will line up with a 2-point
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
56.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The toss, right side, and here's Crosby Merrick. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Still across the field on target to Brown. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Dyami Brown, touchdown Washington.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is blue. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. A run once more with Blue. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third.
Brings up third down.
So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a first down. Blue going to get it again here on first down. They get this to about midfield. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. They'll go play action here with Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
56, 56. 180. What is that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. On first down, here's Blue. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On third down, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good shot separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Daniels with the give to Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. line going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Pass.
Play action. Here's Allen.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll run with Blue. And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now screen set up for Blue. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Commanders 22.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. Washington 1st down.
Now Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down. They run straight ahead with Blue. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got a receiver. That's Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Tight. What's that?
Third down, it's Allen. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Now this looks like a design run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
12-yard line.
Get it. 60.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Scouts.
And touchdown, Mike. That should all but just seal this victory away.
They're going to try to run it in. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Jaden Blue on the return. Washington will take over first and 10.
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Perry, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. They'll try to do it with the screen and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the cap. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Project
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.